All praises to the Almighty, sublime, magical one. Hallelujah. And to all of my fellow servants in the kingdom of the Most High, in this dimension and beyond, I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Hallelujah. Shalom, everyone. We're going to look at this magical land today, and we're just going to talk about some of the things that are happening, okay, in the world. And then I got a download too for the 144,000. Yeah. If you're new to my station, we're on Google Earth Africa. We're on the body of an archangel Uriel. The Most High hid Eden away in inner earth, and now it is surfacing as the Sahara sands are blowing off the continent. And then we have a cloaking device happening. You will see it. Yeah, where things we're hidden away from us. Yeah. There it is right there. There's that cloaking device. You see that straight line? And then we're able to see down into that other dimension. Hallelujah. So that's what you're looking at right now. And though I might mention something that I see, let your third eye guide you, okay? And yes, there is technology there. And this does not look like Earth. Doesn't this look like some kind of space station? I mean, the grounds are blue. It's glowing blue. Yeah, so we're actually looking into the fifth dimension of Eden, where the Atlanteans went and took their technology. Yeah, and it's just appearing on this Earth. There's very little knowledge, left here in this dimension about Eden and Agartha and the Atlanteans. Yeah. So you're witnessing that all what we do know is definitely true. Thank you, Sister Tammy Stewart, for sending me this link.
Went down. A lot of them, some of them went to Egypt, the survivors, and to other places. But some of them went underground, and there's an entire cities all throughout. There's all kinds of tunnels and transportation systems that link them all together. Some of the trains and things down there can go 3,000 miles an hour to link the cities together. There's like a sun inside the earth that lights everything. So they have light, they have lakes, they have water, they have everything they need. And there's animals down there that do not exist on the surface of the earth. They have live computers, if you want to say that. This is in my second volume of the Convoluted Universe. It talks about the underground cities. They have computers that we can't even approach, that can create and do anything they want. And the people are so advanced, they have no desire to come to the surface. They have everything they need down there. They've been down there for thousands and thousands of years. And they're much more advanced than we are because there's no wars, there's no violence. But yeah, there's civilizations under the surface of the earth. And people say, well, it can't be, there's only the magma. It's not.
There's more resources available on YouTube where she tells how she got this information, and it was in a very magical way. Okay, and the things that I found in a very magical way. And so now the truths are coming together. Some things that were hidden, that were taken down into inner earth, like our knowledge of technology. We've had technology forever. Yes, and so she talks about that, the computers, and we found many different species that do not live on this earth. And believe you me, if you see it on Google Earth, this is gigantic, okay? Because right now we're 989 meters away from Earth, almost a kilometer, and you see how huge that being was. And so she discusses a lot of the things that was downloaded to her in a magical way in the Convoluted Universe. So I recommend that all of us with this magical gift to see in these magical worlds, check her out, because the things that she is saying has been verified, because now inner earth is surfacing. Yeah, the 3D world that we're living in, we're not going to be living in this 3D world anymore. No. And we're on our way to 5D. And what you're looking at now is 5D. That's why it doesn't look like our reality. And so we're right at the reset. And to the 144,000 elite, yeah, we knew of our assignments, and we knew exactly who our parents would be. We knew what suffering we were going to go through. We knew who our children were going to be. All of that. We knew everything before we came here, but magically we forgot. And some of us actually are getting like little bitty snippets of our past lives, okay? Yeah, so you'll understand everything. I don't want to go too deep into it because these things are all new to me. They're all new to me, but I'm just explaining as it come to me. So you're a very elite group. You had an assignment to come here on this earth and perfect something in this creation, because we're still in creation. This earth is being reset. And I believe this is the final reset. Yeah, there has been other resets. The mud fossils. Yeah, let's take a look at a few mud fossils, okay? Okay, this is how I began my magical journey. And the Most High led me by this discovery that there are titans that once existed on the earth that he turned to stone. Now, there is a book in the Apocrypha called the Book of the Giants. And the Most High, in a previous reset, he turned all of the titans and giants into stone. Yes. So this is another reset. I believe that this is the final reset. And in this final reset, we are going to be reunited with the all from other galaxies, from other dimensions. All the servants of the Most High will be reunited together. We'll have total unity and peace and harmony, just like we had before Adam and Eve ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Okay. So I was looking for mud fossils on this journey in the beginning of my journey, and I ended up in the continent of Africa, and I started finding mud fossils in the beginning. But then as I got closer and closer to these mud fossils, other things start appearing, magical things start appearing. And so that is what my magical gift is all about. So I have shown hundreds of magical lands, thousands of different creatures, many species of angels, Atlanteans, technology, dragons, wealth and riches on this magical journey. Now, when you're looking at your screen right now, I know that you can make out some of these mud fossils, and they're titans. Some of the mountain ranges are actually mud fossils. They're titans that were laid down. Yeah, I guess they didn't get down, so they got laid down on this earth. And they were so titanic until the mountain ranges are made of them. And the animals and the creatures of this earth were all giants. And so when the Most High casted his judgment upon these titans, there was a reset. And I believe that that's the reset that we're in now. This, the power of the Most High became so, I don't know, the understanding of his power, some of his power, because he's like all powerful. But when I seen all of these titans, some the size of mountains, like I said, some of them are islands, I was like, the Most High took them out in just like an instant. Magically, they all turned to stone. And when you start looking at these mud fossils, you'll see where they look like they were in motion at the time of that reset. It just all happened all at once. Yes. And so that's why I believe that this next reset that we're going to go through, when it is complete, it's going to happen so magically. It's going to happen so instantly, where we're going to go from this 5D world first into the 4D. Yeah, and I believe that's when we're going to rule the earth with Yahweh Shai, and we'll be available. It'll be available for us to go to the 5D, but we'll be still living in this 4D while we're ruling this earth until it's all completed. And then it's going to be a whole new heaven and earth. And that's when we're going to be united with the all. We're all a part of the all anyway, but we'll get to know our other fellow servants. We'll be taught by the Atlanteans. We'll be taught by the ascended masters. My ascended master is Yahweh Shai. And I believe in their teaching. Magically, we're going to understand everything and we're going to be able to retain it. Yeah, we're going to get our Adam Kadmon body back, and our minds are going to be the Adam Kadmon mind. And so all of the knowledge that was taken away down into inner earth, all of the knowledge of who we were before we came into this dimension will come back to us. Hallelujah. And so our father Adam, let's talk a little bit about him, because that was like a reset when him and Eve were banished from Eden and they had to come into this 3D dimension. I believe that magically in that fall, they actually forgot a whole lot of things too. Yeah, I don't believe that Adam ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil just on a whim because Eve gave it to him, and he was so what did they say? He was so whipped by Eve that he just ate that forbidden fruit. And he was so disobedient and stupid, and Eve was stupid too. No, I don't believe that. I believe that they had full knowledge before they ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, what was going to happen and the purpose behind that. Yeah, of their free will to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And he told them exactly what the total outcome would be. Yeah, and so they ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. There's hints of it when it says that the serpent was more cunning than any other creature upon the earth. That lets you know that he had to deal with someone with a superior mind, Mother Eve. She wasn't stupid. We just don't have all of the information available to us, but we will get all the answers very shortly. Adam was a king. He was the king of Eden, and Eve was the queen of the lands of Eden. And they were so loved in Eden, and they never experienced the wickedness of this matrix before the fall. And so when they were ousted out in their forgetting what the purpose of all of this was, because I know the Most High imparted that wisdom to Adam. I mean, who Adam was not stupid. He walked and talked with the Most High every day. And how magical was that? How magical was that wisdom that the Most High gave Adam? Yes. So he had an understanding of what he was doing. It's just things that we don't know about, things that were not written, that Adam knew. And somehow, when he took that choice to go ahead and to eat of the knowledge of the tree of good and evil, when he made the knowledgeable, well-informed choice to eat of that fruit, part of it was he was going to forget as well. And so when they got cast into this wicked dimension, this very wicked dimension, they forgot too. That's why they had mental health issues. And if you haven't read or listened to the audio of the books of the Cave of Treasures, I really recommend that book, because it talks a lot about details of the mental anguish that Adam went through when he was cast into this wicked dimension. So somehow I believe he forgot too. And so one day we're going to all remember what our part was in perfecting the creation. You are elite. Your assignment was very important. All of your suffering in this captivity is not in vain. It's not wasted. But it was very purposeful for this reset. And I believe this is, we're getting to the final reset, actually. We're in the 3D right now. We're going into the 4D. Like I said, I believe the 4D is when we're going to rule this world, when Judah will rule this world. And then after all of that 1,000 years, when it's just going to be a total reset of the heavens and the earth, then all of us will be in that 5D and probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's probably so many dimensions that will be available to us. And so it will be well worth it. It will be well worth it. You will be very rewarded. You will have your position in the Most High. Life will become very magical to you, just like the lands that I'm showing you. Hallelujah. And the Most High gave us a significant, very magical sign when he sealed our foreheads and they became magnetized. So if you received your seal, believe me, that is a great honor. The Most High has taken total ownership of you. You belong to him. You belong to the all. And so I know you're going to hold on. The Most High wouldn't have put the seal on your head if he thought that he would put the seal on your head and then you just drop right before the finish line. Nah. So congratulations. Congratulations. You passed. Yeah, so this little frustration I'll say huge frustration that you're experiencing right now is like an anxiety for the Most High to move forward quickly and just to get us out of this 3D, let the 4D and the 5D come. And that's okay. Yeah, I'm just here to encourage you. The Most High, if that coin stuck to your head, you should be very encouraged in knowing that you belong to the all and you made it. You made it. Congratulations. And we are almost out of here. The angels of the Most High and the gods that serve him are wreaking havoc upon this earth. We are in the middle of the reset. And the grand finale is about to come. And once the grand finale of the cleansing of this earth happens, we are going to be so blessed. Our lives are going to be so magical. Hallelujah. They are working it out. It's a lot of strange sightings. I saw one yesterday and I took a picture of it and it didn't show up in the picture. My granddaughter and I were out on a walk and we saw like a small pillar of light by some clouds. And we took a few steps and I was like, first it was like, we saw it and we took a few steps and it wasn't there anymore. So my granddaughter said, well, maybe it moved. So we took a few steps forward and we found it again. And I said, I got to take a picture of this. It was really tiny. And when I took the picture, the pillar of light was no longer there. So like, it's a lot of magical things happening. I posted a video of a lightning storm, and lightning does not look the same. That's the host of the Most High up there doing battle for us. Kwam Yasharala. Hallelujah. Great shout out for those warriors up there resetting this earth. So be encouraged. We're at short time now. We're about to graduate. Hallelujah. I am in my 60s and I have never seen lightning that looks like this. It looks like the Matrix is breaking down and the host of the Most High is up there busy. Yes. Another thing that I experienced yesterday while I was out on a walk with my granddaughter and my great-grandson was that we witnessed a little girl hitting another little girl in the head with a steel baseball bat. And it was like a group of these little kids, and I was like, oh, they're in such low vibration, and the children, some of the children really looked neglected, And so I know a lot of us are feeling like we feel the changes that's happening in this atmosphere. And it's going to be some things that come into our atmosphere very shortly where the low vibers and the 2/3, which are low vibers too, that they will be susceptible to doing whatever those voices tell them to do. So we are very well protected. It says that our seal is for protection too, and that nothing will happen to us. That's that Psalms 91. Yeah, we're hiding under the shadows of the wing of the Most High. So if you feel the changes in the atmosphere are in your personal atmosphere, my suggestion would be to, just do a cleansing, clean up real good, do your magic with your sage and your salt candles and your incense and your instruments and your prayers and singing to make it very uninviting to the wicked ones, okay, and very inviting to your fellow servants, your allies in the spirit realm. And when it gets really bad, I suggest that you stay home, stay home or go straight home, because it's going to be a lot of things that are going to come up on this earth that we're going to witness that is going to be kind of horrifying, Although we're protected, we are going to witness some of the suffering of others, just like we did in that last video from Melcab with all of these disasters happening. Yeah, so be encouraged. All praises to the Most High. The Hebrew Rose of Jericho out.